Okay. I got a bit of Group B. This is PinkSpinner versus Lani. If I'm being completely honest, looking at that piece distribution, there was all great potential. But it kind of, sort of, doesn't really matter. Because all clears are kind of cheating by the end of it. So PinkSpinner is just gonna knock that up. Sorry. Oh my god! She's gonna build that up and knock it down. Listen, I said nothing of the sort. I did not say knock it up. I didn't say that. I just didn't say that. Whoever says I said that is lying. So, Lani sets off her chain. That's gonna be 6. If I saw that correctly out of the corner of my eye. Not gonna be enough. Sorry, I'm fully engaged now because I'm not eating my sun chips as much as I would really want to eat more sun chips. You know what would be a great question is, Dusty, do you ever eat real food? The answer is no, but I know that I'm not eating real food. I'm not defensive about it, so I think that's the important part. PinkSpinner setting off the main chain. It's an 8. Lani opting not to set off her main chain despite having the yellow in order to do it. Have to wonder why. Just maybe thinking that it's not going to be long enough. There was a bit of an L-shaped thing going on here. I think Lani might have switched forms. What was it? Got a purple in column 3. The greens will connect even if they're elevated by 1 Puyo. I would have put that sideways across columns 2 and 3. Lani opting to burn that down instead to get a neater chain. Lani really wants some reds. Pink catching on to that chain. That double red coming way too late for it to be useful to Lani. Pink catching Lani with that big harassment, gonna block off that chain to stop it from ever coming out. Okay, so there's enough reds and enough blues and enough greens for that to have been an all clear, depending on the order in which they were popped. Purple can go in column 3 for, delayed. Yeah, we'll get delayed pop from those blues, but the blue doesn't get to column 5 early enough for that to become the 6 chain that it was capable of being. I think that Lani chains very nicely. I think I've said this before, like, Lani chains nicely. She clearly understands, like, how chaining works. She could just, put a little bit more into chaining longer. And just a little bit more confidence in building into the second floor. Sorry, I was a bit entranced.
So I won.
Pink's chain cuts, actually. So she's gonna eat damage from Lani. Lani opting for 2-2 stairs on the base. Popping early. Kind of a garbage purple piece.
Here it comes.
Probably wants to set that off soon. So that's going to cut on Pink's end with that purple pop. That Lani's sticks isn't going to be powerful enough to offset Pink's sticks. So I would like to... I think when I say the same things, I start to say the same things, I'm worried I'm sounding like a broken record or even like pushy or something. But I would like to see Lani work a little more on building longer chains. Or maybe even get the speed up a little more. Some confidence on these drops. While putting a little piece there to bridge out that blue to stop it from popping the column 3 blue early. 6 chain from Lani. At least a 7 from Pink. I'm getting an 8, 9.
Oh boy.
If we had some of those yellows and reds switched around, we could have had a wild fucking tail. Match point for PinkSpin. Lani hesitating on what to do with these colors when they're not the perfect colors. Honestly, Pink, good to set off this chain right now. Is most definitely going to overpower. Here comes a 2 chain from Lani. Lani getting a little bit bold. Pink also greeting a little bit. Getting that extension with both the reds and the blues at the top of the board there. Having that red tail with the reds and purples for a delicious, beautiful 10 chain from Pink. Pink takes it 7-1. On to the next one.